Okay, well, I think I am done sanding and polishing. I went through a lot of 600 grit paper, and then I went through some 1200 as well. And I know you can still see all the milling marks in here and everything, so it doesn't look perfect, but it absolutely feels like a mirror finish. It feels absolutely perfect. And then I did quite a few rounds of degreasing. I used lots of brake cleaner on coffee filters. Somebody gave me a tip about using coffee filters because they're completely lint free, and it seems to have done a great job. And so now I'm at the point where I was saying that I don't really care what falls into the pistons because I've got them all taped up. I don't really care what falls into the oil holes because I've got them all plugged. And I don't really care too much about what falls in the coolant either because I've got an idea on how to flush all that out. So that's about where we're at now. I'm going to flush out the coolant and get all the ripped pieces of sandpaper and all the grit and everything that fell in there out, hopefully, ideally. So here's how I plan to attack that. Basically, if you look down in there, it's pretty hard to see, but if you look down in there, yeah, you can't see it. There's still coolant in there. And it is at the level of the top. You can kind of see it in there. The top of where the oil pump is. Oil pump. Coolant, water pump. It's at the top of where the water pump is. So I have placed a bucket down there so that when it pours out of that hole, ideally it should fall directly down into that bucket. So here's how we're going to do this. I am going to put this funnel all the way over here, and as we pour some fresh water into that oil hole, why do I keep saying oil? Water hole. It should flow all the way through and around and make its way out here and go into our bucket and hopefully carry everything with it. We'll see how that goes.